If you saw this book in the thrift store or anywhere really, would you immediately pick it up? Would you pass it by? Would you take a glance at it and say, nah, I'll pass? Well, I highly recommend if you see this exact book or a book like this by the same author that you pick it up. I'm Andrew from 510 Books. I talk about books and media and reselling, all of that fun stuff online and in my store. And I sold this item on eBay. I picked this up at a thrift store. Let's see, it is March 8th, 2023. I bought this on January 4th. So just over 2 months ago, went to a thrift store, one of my favorite ones in the area, and saw this sitting there. Now, what are some of the things about this that stands out? Also, I didn't sell this on Amazon. I sold it on eBay. That's right. I went to a thrift store, did not use my scanning app, instead used the eBay app, looked this up, and realized this could be worth some good money. If you see this book or any other book about logo types by, I'm going to butcher it, Yasaburo Kuwayama. Yasaburo Kuwayama. Then buy it. Unless it's going for way too much money, of course. But I bought this for a couple of bucks. Anywhere between $1 and $2. Probably $2 actually is what I bought it for there. And most of their books are $2 to $3. And I listed it on Amazon, listed it on eBay for $129.99 plus shipping, taking offers. I got a pretty low offer of $50 and we went back and forth and I ended up selling it for $75. So after all eBay fees and shipping costs, although they did pay for shipping, but nonetheless, I made $62 and change. So you take out a couple bucks for the book, I made $60 profit on this book. That does have an ISBN. So if you're just doing Amazon, you could look it up. I probably did, although this one, let me check real quick if it's on Amazon. So this is the number, the ISBN number. And this is the listing on Amazon. As you can see, the ISBN is, oh, actually, no, that's not true. The ISBN 10 number, let's see, 476, yeah, is the same. But there is no sales rank, which is why I didn't sell it on Amazon. Not to mention there's no image of it. Now, of course, you could take a photo and upload it on your listing on Amazon, but there's no listing. I'm sorry, there's no image. And they are going for 110 bucks and up, which is great. But I decided to do eBay because this is a much better book on eBay for a variety of reasons. Here's my listing on eBay. So one of those reasons is you can put up a bunch of photos of it. So it can catch people's eye, catch someone's eye because, well, it's photo, number one, of the actual item. And number two, this takes a great photo, right? It's blue with black, so it stands out. It's a really appealing cover. And I have all kinds of photos, as you can see. And also I can add all kinds of keywords. And on Amazon, there's been no sales of that ISBN, of that book. There's no sales rank. So no sales. Here is Keepa.com with this International Logotypes Volume 1 book. The all-time range, basically, that Keepa offers for this book, which goes back to 2016. And you see that green line, that is the sales rank line, and there's no dips. Well, there's a tiny one there, which could have been a sale, but basically there's no dramatic dips over all of this time, which is like 7 years. So that's why I didn't bother on Amazon to sell this. It makes a lot more sense to put this type of book on eBay because it is more suited to eBay. Is it collectible? Yes, it's collectible because it's pretty rare. It's an older book. It's from, I believe, 1989 when this was published. So it is a, what is that, 33, 34-year-old book. There's not very many copies. You can figure that out when you're in the thrift store by, number one, looking on Amazon. There's 3 copies on Amazon. On eBay, there was no other copies. I typed in International Logotypes Volume 1, Yasaburo, 0 results. So there's no current results of that exact book. There's other ones going for good money, but not that one. Here's another one by him from 91 that sold for $110. When I typed in logo types and his last or first name, these are the ones that popped up. And as you can see, almost all of them are going for great money. These kind of books don't sell that often, which is why this took 2 months to sell. But again, it's long tail, like I was talking about in the other video. These are long tail items, and they are more than worth it, especially when you can get them for a couple of bucks. So this is not a bolo, but I mean, I guess literally be on the lookout for this particular author and books by him. He has created quite a few of them. When you go on Amazon and just search his name only, sorry, not on Google, not Amazon, there's a lot of books that pop up. So this is what pops up when you Google his name. And he has, as you can see, written quite a few. So I do recommend looking out for this book or ones like it or by that author. But aside from just this particular book or this particular author, which is going to be hard to find because there's not that many copies of his books in general, just keep in mind when you are at the thrift store, you don't have to just sell on Amazon or be just stuck with Amazon. And yes, stuck with it. Because if you spend the time, months, but if you spend the time and you do the research and you look up many books on eBay that are more collectible, more rare, you're going to learn that new skill. You're going to build that muscle so that when you're out there, it could be a thrift store. It could be anywhere, right? You could be buying books in bulk. You could be doing pallets or gaylords. You could be doing pickups like I did yesterday. You could be going to an estate sale. But when you see books like this that are more collectible, that stand out as potentially a higher priced, higher profit item, that might be a long tail, but there's a lot more profit packed in there, then you're going to know which ones to look up, which ones not to bother with, that kind of thing. And it can really add to your bottom line and help you find more items in the time you've dedicated to sourcing. So whether you're doing it full-time or part-time, the more items you can find, profitable items you can find in that period of time that you are sourcing, again, whether you're doing it bulk or whether you're doing cherry picking, it makes sense. So if you're only doing Amazon, you never thought of doing eBay, consider it, because a lot of these books will do much better on eBay. And there's a lot of benefits to selling on eBay because it's kind of your own thing. Yes, it's an eBay store or it's an eBay account, domain, etc. They connect you with the customers just like Amazon, but eBay is more about helping you build your own brand, having your own store. It's your store. You kind of do with it what you want, and you can build up repeat customers, that kind of thing. So just letting you know that I was not even considering doing eBay when I started Amazon. And then I started considering it and I was still hesitant. And then I started doing it and it took me a little while to get comfortable with it. But after selling on eBay consistently for, yes, this will be my 6th year next month. That's right. That's crazy. 6 years. I am super glad I did it to diversify my inventory or rather, my inventory and my selling platforms. So I don't have to depend on only Amazon. And I also don't have to only depend on eBay because I still sell on Amazon and I'm going to keep doing that. So that's if you're just doing online. Really important. Of course, there's other places which I've never done Etsy, never done. You can do local as well. I've never tried to go big in that. Just done that here and there. But anyway, so consider these kind of books. You could stick this on Amazon, but the chances are it's not going to sell. You could put up photos. That will probably help if someone comes along and you sell it there. But you'll probably do better. I will almost guarantee that you will do better selling that type of book on eBay. And the more you build up your inventory on eBay, the more you sell, the more ratings you get. People will follow your store. I have people that follow my store. I have a lot of repeat customers. You'd be surprised. eBay has a little green it says repeat buyer in green underneath the person's name when they buy from me again. And I've seen that dozens of times. I'm seeing it more and more these days as the longer I sell on eBay and the more inventory I sell, the more inventory I put up there. So do what you will, do what you want, but this is, to me, crazy that when I started, I never would have considered looking for books to sell on eBay. First of all, I never considered selling on eBay, but to go from just Amazon, just scanning, to now scanning for Amazon, but also looking up those kind of books on eBay is a real shift for me and has really enabled me to diversify and to sell more stuff when I go to a thrift store. Instead of just going, oh, I only scan the stuff with barcodes and a couple with ISBNs. Now I go run off to the next thrift store and spend another hour there going through this kind of stuff. And oftentimes I walk away with these kind of items from a thrift store. Recently, in the last 3 or 4 months when I've been going here and there to thrift stores, I walk away with more potential profit from those eBay items than from the Amazon items, whether it's FBA or fulfilled by merchant fulfilled on Amazon. So hopefully you learned something. Look out for this book, this author, or books like this that are collectible, that are unique, that are either not on Amazon or don't really sell on Amazon, and look for them for eBay. You'd be surprised what you find. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. Please subscribe to the channel. Check out for new videos coming out and leave a comment below. And I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe. Take care.